Angry guy here, and foreign women are trying to make black women homeless. All right, guys. So foreign women are trying to make black women homeless. Shout out to Syria. Guys, this is really interesting what's happening in Western society. Just very quickly, guys, if you have a video you would like me to discuss, to request a topic, then just head down to the description and see the description of the video to submit your topic to me. And you can always reach out to me via angrymgtow@gmail.com. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
Good evening, everybody. How are you doing today? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and, of course, to another video. Now, when somebody tells me something, I kind of think about it. I don't just let it fly over my head and then just move on. And I'm sure all of you remember my reaction video towards this lady as Tiffany, since I was talking about her mindset. So I went back to her page and I was thinking to myself, maybe she just had a bad day when she made that post. You know how we all have a bad day, then we say things that we don't really mean. And so I go through her post and then I realize, no, she does mean that. She means every single word. And I just seen two of our other videos that I would like to talk about today. Again, I'm speaking about the videos. I'm not speaking about her as a person, her as a melanated woman, her as an individual. I am just speaking about her mindset and her thoughts.
Dealing with black men, especially nowadays, is like shopping at Ambets. It's like getting something from the thrift store.
I am really not a fan of when somebody just sits down and talks about a group of people as if everybody is the same just because of their personal experience that they had. Now, if certain women are looking for certain qualities in men and then they end up having messed up experiences, then they should really learn from it. Try to change the selection of men. You know, don't go out for certain type of men who tend to treat you like poop, and then you end up feeling like poop, but then you turn around and think that every black man in America is the same way. That I totally don't agree with that, and which is another reason why I will always sit here and just praise my beautiful black husband, because there are so many videos where women are talking about a certain way about their ex-partner, about the man that they're currently dealing with, and I feel as though that their message is overall just negative, right? So if you wouldn't have women like myself or other supportive women of their men talk positively about their men, especially when they are, you know, from America and they happen to be black, then a lot of women are going to look at the majority of American black men and just think that they ain't shit. Which is really not the case, because the good men, unfortunately, are not being spoken about as much as they should. Enough said, let's continue watching the video because there are so many things that we have to discuss, everyone.
You might find something decent, but you definitely got to take it home and wash it and clean it up before you wear it. And it might not even look the same after you do that.
Excuse me, you just described the majority of women, because once a man takes the woman home and once those lashes come off, those eyebrows are painted off, once that fake hair comes off, once the push-up bra has been taken off, once the BBL shorts have been taken off, and some of them even have fake body parts, that's not the woman that woke up in the morning. That's a whole different person. So who is really supposed to be scared of what they wake up to or wake up next to? You know, I just can't believe that some women are talking a certain way about men when they're doing it themselves. I don't see men waking up in the morning and doing a whole bunch of work and tutorials, you know, different types of creams and foundations and eyelashes and all of that. It's us women. So how can we sit here and judge a man for his looks? Please, let's continue. Just in case I misunderstood what Tiffany was saying and she was not talking about somebody's looks, but rather talk about somebody's character, the same goes for women. How many women unfortunately have a fake personality? Some of them don't even know who they are because they continuously follow trends. They just know their name, they know where they come from, and that would be it. Other than that, you can't really sit down and have a, you know, meaningful conversation with a lot of women because all they care about is what's trendy at the moment. They want to be like the Kardashians. They want to be like Cardi B. They want to twerk like Megan. By the way, she looks amazing by now, you know, since she lost all that weight. But anyways, I'm digressing. Yes, if a man is fake, has a fake personality, the same goes for women. Right? And I'm not here coming at nobody. I'm just here trying to keep it honest and real with you guys, because we cannot sit here as women and judge a man for something that we are doing ourselves. That's all I'm saying.
How it is out here for us black women dating black men. They look at you as an opportunity. If a man sit up there and tell you that he is the prize, or if he acts like he is the prize, he is a gigolo. He sells.
Women are doing that all day, every day. It has become a trend. Women are giving each other advice on how they can bum a meal off of a man for free. So how are women not out here looking for opportunities in men? Women expect to be accepted just for existing. They want everything else to be handed to them. So how can we sit here as women and look at men and say some men are looking for you as an opportunity, when the majority of women for centuries have been sitting down and waiting for the next opportunity, the rich, wealthy guy to come through so they can just, prey on him. So let's not sit here and act like all of these things that men are doing to women. No, women started this madness. I've never once heard a man saying that he is the prize, when in fact men are the prize, because without men, the world wouldn't be built. Men built the world, men created society. That's just how it is. And also, everyone, you can Google it, there are more women on this planet than men. So when I'm a part of a group of women and I'm able to get my hands on a man, and that there are less men on this planet than women, then I won. I won anyway. Because I got a strong, black, beautiful husband who's ambitious, who knows how to guide his woman, who has a right mindset, who was one of the good guys. One of the good guys that ladies didn't want to deal with. I'm not putting his business out there, but that's just how it is. When the nice, good guys are being overlooked, they are the ones who's going to be winning at the end of the day. And the ones who have been choosing the thugs and the pookies and all of these guys, these ladies are the ones who are on the internet.
But anyway, if you are a woman dating a black man, and I understand that a lot of women date for marriage, they date because they want something serious. Good luck to you, okay?
Thanks, Tiffany. Luck has been by my side for 22 years now and 15 years of marriage. And you want to know something? My wedding ring didn't cost thousands and thousands of euros, because that's not what I was looking for. I guess I don't have any standards. Let's continue.
Because in my experience and what I've seen with other women, and what other women that I know personally go through, it's not even to your advantage. For me, I date men for my entertainment and my pleasure only.
Now, as a Turkish woman, you don't understand how that sounds to me when a woman, I believe she's about 35 years old, says, I only date men for entertainment and pleasure only. And when I sit here on the internet and I say the things that I say, I am considering maybe younger women than me watching what I say, looking up to me, and then wanting to do what I do, or, practice what I preach. You always have to consider that. So why I'm saying this is, if Tiffany has women, young women watching her, hearing her say that she only dates men for her entertainment and pleasure, these women are going to go ahead and do the same thing, which means when they get to her age, they're going to be all used up. And nobody's going to wife these women anymore. Now, isn't that a freaking shame? How is this women empowerment? Aren't we as women supposed to sit here and tell each other things that are good for us as women, since the majority of women have the intentions of becoming wives one day? So I understand when a lot of content creators are using platforms to talk about their personal experience. I do the same, but I do have to always address the consequences of when you do certain things. Like, I would never sit here and say things to women or talk about men a certain way to make somebody look bad, for one, or to make somebody make bad decisions for themselves and not being able to deal with the consequences. Tiffany may be 35 years old and she may have lived her life and make the decision for herself that she wants to deal with black men only because of entertainment purposes and pleasure purposes. But what about the younger generation that are looking up to us women and what we do, especially in the modern society that we live in today? See, I come from a traditional, cultural Turkish family. That would never exist. That would never exist. If you are dealing with men for pleasure and entertainment purposes, that doesn't exist in the Turkish language. Oh, hell no.
I enjoy my time and turn with these men because that's all they good for. A time and a turn. Entertainment. Okay? And once I, get my entertainment and I just get on. No man that I'm dealing with, they don't know where I live at. They don't know how much money I make or how much money I have. They really don't know how I move because they are not trying to come into your life to enhance or help you. They're there to reap the benefits off of what you got going on. And that's fine, but a person can't get nothing that you don't allow them to have.
So she is basically promoting one night stands. If you are lucky enough that you still have your grandfather and your grandmother around, ask them about how women live today, what they promote, what they are actually able to promote online, if that would have been accepted back in the day. And I'm telling you, absolutely no. Back in the day when you had a woman and everybody knew kind of about her dealing with multiple men, she was looked at like the scum of the earth. The scum of the earth. And now you have women feeling empowered and sexually liberated if they are talking about dealing with multiple men. It's just their turn. Do you know how that sounds? How can a woman sit there and say that it's just another man's turn? Every time you sleep with a man and you don't have any spiritual connection with him, no emotional connection with him, you are losing a part of your femininity. What is going on with some American ladies' mindset? You know, usually when somebody would say a woman is acting masculine, I would think of her body language, maybe the way she speaks, the words she uses, the career she chooses to have over her family. But no, it's more to that. These women have masculine mindsets. And because of them having masculine mindsets, their actions are masculine. Another thing that she said that I absolutely don't agree with, she said that none of the men that she deals with knows how she moves. Oh yes, honey, they know exactly how you move. If you are publicly admitting to the fact that you are only using men, giving them a turn for your entertainment and your pleasure, you're going to attract these type of men. But she's okay with that. That's fine. Again, I'm saying watch the message that you are sending out to other young women who have the intentions of getting married one day. Because men that these young women are dealing with are also going to know and figure out what these young ladies are only good for. And that's the damn shame. She said that some men are there to rip the benefits of what you got going on. Again, that is something that a lot of women do on a daily basis. A lot of women even get married just to get divorced again so they can rip off of the benefits that the man has worked for his entire life. Once again, let's not sit here and act like men are just the problem. No, it's the messed up mindset of women. And yes, of course, some men are also the problem. But if you have two wrongs, there will never be someone that's going to make it right. I hope I said that the right way. If I didn't, let me know in the comments. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and also give me some ideas of what you would like for me to talk about in my next video. Other than that, have a great day and stay blessed.
So, guys, I mean, she made so many amazing and absolutely valid points regarding this video. I mean, there's just so much that we're going to have to unpack. So they say black don't crack, but is it just me or did that black woman look really, really old? That was a hard 55 right there. That was because Saraya said that that black lady was 35 years old, but that was a hard 55. That was a hard 55, and it just really goes to show you the difference between American women and foreign women at this point. It's just a very miserable, a miserable setup. It's like as soon as they go home, they take off their makeup, their skin color changes. That was a whole different shade. She's a whole, it's take off their eyelashes and and everything else. Suddenly she doesn't have eyebrows or eyelashes, and the butt disappears, and everything else disappears, and it's like you're dealing with a whole different person. And these women are stuck deeply in their masculine energy. You have to understand that in Western society right now, going around and boasting about all the different dudes that you've been with, that's not something a woman does. That's something that a man would do. Think about it logically. A woman is supposed to at least try to emulate modesty, even if she's not modest. Women overseas in Mexico, South America, these women go and they like to get their back blown out. You think they don't? Of course they do. But they're not going to go around and start telling everybody, "Oh yeah, I was with this dude and that dude. I'm in my 304 phase right now." This is that does not happen. You don't you These women do, they keep that stuff to themselves. Maybe they talk to their friends about it privately. They sure as heck do not post it on social media. They would be so ashamed of themselves if their fathers ever saw it. It would not be tolerated. It would really, really not be tolerated. Like their parents would be very, very upset. And like, modern women in Western society, they're like, I don't care, I don't care. But it's like Hispanic parents, like when they speak to their kids, you know, there's like this authoritative tone, and it's like a puppy, like where like a dog, where like a dog does something wrong, and they don't even the owner does not have to put his hands on that pet. He just has to raise his voice, and they just put their head down because they know. That's how it is with foreign parents. That's how it is with Hispanic parents. They don't have to do anything. They just have to just speak. They don't even have to have like a speak loud. It's just the tone of their voice, and you'll see how their kids change. And it doesn't matter if their kids are 15 or 50. Their behavior around their parents is completely different. These women have lost their minds. This is masculine energy. They know nothing about femininity. And this is the reason why, a lot of these foreign women are trying to make these black women homeless. They really are. Because these black women can't survive. Listen to what Soraya said. She said these women are bumming off men. They're literally getting together and bumming, talking with one another, trying to figure out how they can get a free meal off a man. We talk about the simp economy. As men, we never realized how women were living, how women use all these different men to cover these bills, different simps for different jobs. Oh, I have this simp that helps pays the rent. Oh, I have this simp that pays my phone bill. Oh, I have these group of simps that cover my food expenses. I have this simp for protection. I have this simp for tech support. I'm not joking. Women have, and this is why they're going ballistic when they see these men walking away and going overseas, because these men are not coming back. And that's why you have a lot of these homeless Gen X women right now, because they were living off the simp economy. But eventually they ran out of simps, and now they're living in their car. Someone actually said, I think it was MK Fitness who may have said that last night when we were streaming. A lot of these women, they ran out of simps, and that's why these women are panicking. All right, because they're gonna end up homeless. They have nothing to offer. You have women in Thailand. I saw a video with this woman in Thailand. I swear this girl was a bar girl, and she was with this black dude, and she was literally like, I can cook, I can clean. And it's like, cooking and cleaning is nothing special among foreign women. They all can cook and clean because they're raised to be wives and mothers. I mean, it's a natural thing for them. But it's like the American woman is so disgraced at this point. They literally offer nothing. They don't even know how to get a man on a global level. These women don't know how to get a man. They don't know how to keep a man. For the longest time, the reason why they were getting into relationships is because of social media, because a lot of men didn't know that there's a great big world out there for them. The moment they step foot outside of the United States, out of Western society, it's a whole different game. It's like men realize they're the prize. They realize they're the prize. And a lot of dudes, when they go out into the rest of the world, they're not going to get married. Because their value is so much greater that they have millions of women who desire them. And I will tell you right now, being a man who can be anonymous, I'll honestly say it's actually even better being a person who's not a celebrity compared to like even celebrities, because you have that anonymity. So you can go places where celebrities can't even go. You can hang out with women that celebrities can't hang out with. You can have experiences that these people can't have. And then that money goes so much further. Guys, what do you think regarding this? These foreign women are trying to leave these black women homeless. I'm not saying that it's their fault, but listen to me. These black women will no longer have access to these men. And that's why a lot of them are ending up homeless right now, living in their cars in their 50s and 40s. Let's talk about it in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts about it. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA and walking away. And cheers.